Hello people, welcome to another edition of A Dose of Drew's Sunday Sharpenings, and today we are finishing up the diamond part, or not finishing, we're going to the 600 grit. We're actually in the middle range here, the 600 grit, and we're going on the Atoma 600. Now I want to talk about this stone real quick because it is one that I kind of made myself. I ordered the 600 with the 400 plate. And that means I have a 400 and a 600. Now, what this also means is that, now I hate to say it, but places like sharpening supplies and a lot of the small places just can't compete with Amazon on this one, you guys. Because you can get the plates for like $50. And let me clarify. The plates being just these top pieces, these metal plates with the diamonds attached, and the stones being the whole stone with a plate already attached. So you can get a whole stone for around $50 and a plate for around $45, which means that if you have Prime, you don't have to pay for shipping. But for just under $100, you can make a dual-sided diamond stone with absolutely no grit contamination because the plates are separate and they're done separately. And then you can get yourself a whole set for just under $200. For those of you who are wondering, that's cheap. That's the price. That Atoma, a double-sided Atoma made in that manner, is about half the price of a single resin bonded, or the whole set going from $140 to $1,200 would cost about as much as just one of the Vanille double-sided resin bonded stones. This, by the way, is the F800, F1200, or 7 to 5 micron and 3 to 2 micron. This is a finishing bonded stone. That one was about $200. They go pretty fast. If you happen to catch one when it's in, pick it up. They often go out, they come into stock on Amazon, and then they very quickly usually go out of stock. So, but we're going to go back to the diamond stone on the 600. We have the S35VN that just demolished the Shapton I last tried. 100 strokes per side, twice as much as it took per side to do the CPM 154 that on the Benchmade, and just was ridiculous. And that was on the 500 after it had already been done. So yeah, we'll see what we got. This is going to be interesting. But on the 600 should be a different story. The diamond should make it go fast. Let's see here, because this is already apexed. So, and as I said before, this is where you start. Do you hear that tone? There's no grit. It's almost sounds like you're on a smooth stone. You can feel the grit. You can tell there's grit. But the more harmonic note means you're listening for something that's different. You're listening for something that interrupts the harmony instead of something that just interrupts the static. And that is unique to Atomas, is unique to their feedback, the way that they're done. There's no other stone like it that'll give you that same feedback. It really makes Atomas a joy to sharpen on because it's so different. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you do, the feedback is absolutely sublime. Close to my angle, still on. There's little bits of a burr in some places. So 20 strokes and we've already started to raise a burr on the diamond. It's going to be tiny because it's a 600 grit. And that's okay. You know, that's okay. If it's a little bit tiny, we'll gotta get a little more of the stone in here. Alrighty. So let's see if I can't get another 20 in here and see if the diamond can really peel this off just real nice. So as I feel the burr gets lost. I really feel the burr gets lost when my finger gets too wet. Uneven at 40. There's one. But it is definitely uneven. I'm gonna go for 10. See what happens at 10. See if half tells you just how much better the diamonds are than the. This is an even bigger jump in grade. Or no, it's not bigger. It's close to a similar percentage. And I have a micro burr. Feels, I wouldn't say it's even everywhere, but it's where it was big before, it's bigger. And where there wasn't one, there's a small one. So 50 strokes. Half as much. All right. We're back down to the diamonds here. 50 strokes per side. This S35VN is just, I am so ridiculously impressed with the S35VN heat treat on this right now. I'm beside myself. $199. It's a steal. 20 strokes now, raising our burr just the tiniest little bit. Just the tiniest little bit. Get another 20 in and see where we're at before we hit that 50 and peel that thing off. It felt like I just rolled something. No. Okay. Check it one more time. Get back a little bit, adjust my grip. Still on. Not feeling right. Sorry for all the adjustments, folks, but just something wasn't feeling right about that. I actually have a burr all the way along, but I'm going to do 10 more light passes just to make it even. But that is nice. Lost my angle. Ooh, now I have a very nice even burr all the way along, even more on the tip up there. And we're going to do this one a little bit quicker than we have in the past. This is going to be countdown from 3 because we don't have as much to do here. The diamonds and that few strokes take off a burr, maybe even raise a little bit on the other side. So another light pass with 3. There we go. Now we're down to it here. 2. Go back to this side. Going light makes it harder to maintain the angle, believe it or not. So, there we go. Just wow, okay, so that was a lot faster than the alumina, than the Shapton. Diamonds, definitely. You can do S35VN on alumina, but it does take about twice as long. From what if it's well heat treated, from what I just saw, it takes about twice as long, maybe a little bit less. That was a pretty big gap in grit there that we're talking about, from the 140 to the 320, but it was still pretty amazing just how difficult it was, quite honestly, to get the alumina. To cut the S35VN with any degree of veracity. And that just tells me how well this S35VN was heat treated. It could be soft and it wouldn't do it nearly as well. This is just really, really, really well done. I love it. I love that for $190, for the price, lower than the price of a lot of folding knives that have S35VN in them. You can get this much S35VN, this well done, and this well heat treated. So, no, let's see if this is good enough for right now. 600. Some people cut it real fast, which I guess that might be something. I don't know. I've never tried. I don't know. That's the 600 grit edge. Anyway, next time we're going to the 1200 to finish it off before we go to stropping and so on and so forth. We may take the Veneves on there. Tell them if you want to see that. Throw it down in the comments. In the meantime, however, go ahead, take this video, watch it twice, comment as much as you like, be mindful of side effects. Remember to like and subscribe. This has been your dose of Drew. I am said Drew, and you guys have a great rest of your night.